Hey everyone, Kelly Dean Allen here. Today on Quick Riffs, going to show you guys how to play the slick opening riff to Rock Bottom by UFO with Michael Schenker. Going to show you the whole track actually, minus that very lengthy guitar solo, as the chorus and the bridge are just a few power chords and are pretty easy to play, so it shouldn't take very long. That said, I do have a full tutorial for this long and legendary guitar solo up on my Patreon account. So if that's something that might interest you, just head on over to my Patreon account, link down below in the description box, and sign up. Yeah? $2, $5, don't matter. Regardless, let's close in here, learn this fantastic Michael Schenker riff, and like I said, pretty much all of the other rhythm parts as well. All right then, Rock Bottom, Michael Schenker and UFO. We are in standard tuning for this tutorial. However, the studio version of this one is tuned up a little bit sharp of standard. So know that if you're in standard tuning, trying to play along with the studio version of this one, you're gonna find that your guitar is a little bit flat. So you're gonna have to tune it up just a little bit. Not quite up a half step, it's kind of somewhere in between. Anyway, just a great classic riff, this. Right? So this is all going on here on the 5, 6s, and 7s of the low E, the A, and the D string. We're starting with 2 open E's, and then we're going to go down to the 7 of the D. After you hit that 7 of the D, you're going to bounce back. We keep bouncing back, actually, to this open E, and then we're going to go off to the 5 of the D. And then back to the open E again. And then we're going to go 6, 7 of the A down to the 5 of the D, and then back to the open E again. Right? And then after you go off to the open E at this point, then we're going to go 6, 7 of the low E, then off to 5. And then you're going to drop onto the 7 of the A, pull it off to 5. Up to the 7 of the low E, and then pull that off to open E. Right? And then you're going to hit the open E one more time and drop back into the riff again. However, the second playthrough of the riff, coming out of this, right, on that 7 of the low E, instead of pulling that off to open, you're going to go down to the 5 of the D, and give it a little quarter step downwards bend, and then choke it off. Kind of like that, right? And then you hit the open E again, start the riff again. So after every second note, you're bouncing back to that open E. Right? And that is the riff. And so you're going to repeat that 8 times at the beginning of this track, uninterrupted. Twice just the guitar at the beginning, then the band joins for 2 more repeats, and then 4 more times during the first verse. Leading into the chorus, there's a little change. Coming out of the riff for the final time, right there, when you go to that 5, 6, you're not going to go into the 5, 6 pull-off, right? You're going to go 5, 6, 7. Right? And then you drop into the chorus. Right? Into the chorus. Which you're going to repeat twice. Open E, then you're going to grab, open E twice actually, and then you're going to grab a D power chord, hit it twice, move it into E. 3 times. And then you're going to grab a C power chord here, move it off to B, move it off to A. Drop it right back down onto D, start the chorus again. back into the riff for the second verse, right? And you're going to repeat it 6 times during the second verse, and leading back into the chorus, same thing, right? Right, 5, 6, 7. C-B-A-D. After the second chorus, we drop back into the main riff again twice. And then the band drops out. He plays the exact same riff very quietly. Palm muted, right? And then we're into the bridge, and this is the bridge. And we're going to repeat that 3 times. So C power chord, off to a B power chord, down to an E power chord, up to a G, 11th fret position, back to C, back to B, and then we're going to hang in E. Repeat. B, C, G, back to C, back to B, then hang in E. One more time. Where do we go? Where do we go from here? And at this point, we drop right into the guitar solo, and which we're not covering in this video. And then coming out of the guitar solo, it's just back into the main riff again, back into another verse, back into another chorus, which we've already learned. And that is the whole track minus the solo. Certainly hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. And if you did, please hit that like button right down there, and maybe drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already as well. Hope you're well out there in your little guitar corner of the world, wherever that may find you. And we will see you next time. Cheers.